Hello and welcome to the fleet launch of Polestar 2. I hope that you are enjoying our electric fleet week. Today my guest is Mike Whittington. He is head of global sales at Polestar. Mike, hello, welcome. I can imagine that you are excited about the launch of Polestar and more particularly about the launch of Polestar 2.
Absolutely. I mean, you can imagine the excitement now that we have across the whole Polestar group. 3 years on since we announced the launch of Polestar. And I guess if I just focus on even the last 3 months, the production coming out of the factory now from China on time, the logistics flows are working well. We've completed all of our global press drives now with the media, with really positive feedback that we're very proud of. Our customer test drives are in full swing around all of our launch markets. In fact, I probably need to get more cars. We're fully booked out. We've built 24 of our spaces, our Polestar showrooms around the world, with another 20 or so to go before year end. And of course, we're now handing over customer cars in our launch market. So very busy 3 months, very excited team.
Okay, this is of course a fleet launch, so important for corporate fleet managers. What can you tell us about your strategy towards those corporate fleet managers?
Well, we know that the EV market is growing very, very rapidly. We have a very credible set of products lined up, aimed at the corporate market as well as the retail market. And all the discussions we're having with fleets around the world that are looking at zero emission fleets, about diversifying their portfolios, total cost of ownership, we're best placed, I think, to service that. We have been spending the last few months building our fleet capability, our systems, our agreements, our relationships. So now I think we are absolutely perfectly placed to continue those discussions with corporations across Europe.
Okay. Of course, next to the wonderful look and feel, we can see already the image of the car next to you. There is also, let's say, the price setting of the car. There is the quality of the materials that are used, but also the quality of the dealer network. The service is very important. What can you tell us about guaranteeing quality in after sales?
Well, this is actually a very easy one for us in many respects because, of course, working with our sister company, Volvo, we already have a highly experienced and capable network of Volvo service locations in every one of our markets. So with technicians, with tooling, with the right capacity, so whether it's vehicle preparation or longer term servicing and maintenance, I already have a ready-made, highly qualified service network. So that's a great advantage for us to get up and running from day one.
Okay. Before that we take a look at the car, I would like to know what for you are the 3 main USPs of Polestar 2.
For me, the 3 main USPs, aside from obviously being a full premium BEV, which is still quite unique right now in the industry, the Android embedded, the Google Assistant system is fantastic. You have to try it. We've all had those instances where we don't quite get to the location we want to with the mapping, or we're caught out utilizing buttons in the car. When you use the Google Assistant, everything happens for you, and it's just a fantastic system. That's a real USP. I love the design of the car, of course. It's got real stance, real poise. It's a great looking vehicle that turns heads, so along with the quality. And I guess the final piece is what we're trying to do with the ownership experience. So a hassle-free ownership experience on the customer's terms, which is something we're able to do because we have, I guess, a startup mentality. So those are probably the 3 most important things for me that are making a difference.
Okay, let's have a look at the car, Polestar 2. congratulations. It looks really like a great car. I believe that the first models are already ordered. What can you tell us about the rollout of Polestar 2 in terms of sales across Europe, across the globe?
Yeah, so this year obviously is ramp up year. So the next few months is really about supplying the existing order bank that we have. And then we have strong plans now across our European markets to grow that volume as we get into 2021 across all of the channels, particular focus, of course, around the fleet channels in each of those markets. And I'll have a lot more availability of production next year in our second year of production. So yeah, we've got strong plans to work in the fleet and business market around Europe next year.
Okay, I have to ask it, of course, is the Polestar 2 an expensive car?
No, I think it's compared to the I guess the target market of premium combustion engine drivers of premium brands, or indeed if you look, I guess, at Tesla, which most people will compare us to, in every one of our markets, we're very highly competitively priced, and it's a very strong value proposition for our products. So I'm confident that we are highly competitive.
Okay. Today, Polestar 2, what's next on the agenda?
Well, next year we will start to talk a bit more about the further expansion of the Polestar 2 lineup that we mentioned when we launched it. So there will be some movement there. Polestar 3 clearly has been talked about in the press in the past. So an aerodynamic SUV full BEV, again, another fantastic product that we'll talk about a lot more next year. And also, it's no coincidence, we've talked a lot over the last few months around the Precept in terms of the design direction for the brand. So what I'd say on Polestar is watch this space. We've got some really exciting product plans in the future.
Mike, thank you very much. I wish you and your team a lot of electric Polestar success, and also to our corporate fleet managers. This is a car, of course, that you need to discover. If you like this fleet launch, like it also on your screen and share it with your colleagues. And I hope that you can also enjoy the upcoming sessions of our Electric Fleet Week. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.